Hello, guys. This is High Priestess Jamila. Hello, hello, hello. Oh, I've been, I don't want to say brainstorming, but I've been kind of surfing YouTube and just kind of looking at some of the videos on YouTube. And I know this is a scary thought for some people. For other people, it's not scary, but for a lot of people, it's very scary for them. I was looking at a video of some people that had, which is the same thing that happened to my stimulus payment. Basically, I think that the IRS was trying to get the money out to people ASAP. And so I already knew that if you went through a third party, um, most people that do that, because I went through Jackson Hewitt, got a tax advance actually. Um, so I was going through some things, and I just, and so if it went into a third party bank, they were already saying that they were going to send it back. By the time they had even created that tool, the IRS had tried to send mine to me, and along with a lot of other people. But if you went and got your taxes done and you did it that way, then they ended up having to mail it, which mailing it doesn't take that long. But what I want to say is that y'all have got to get prepared to not be codependent on the government. Y'all gonna have to start preparing y'all minds for that. That's just all it is to it. You're gonna have to. It's time for people to start doing that. You want to get yourself to that point, you know? You really, really do. That's just all it is to it. I don't know how that's going to be achieved when so many people are, waiting on somebody to give them something. And it don't work that way. You're going to have to be able to survive for your family. You're going to have to figure that out. Many people have no idea what they're going to do. This whole thing has been super duper stressful for a lot of people. It is kind of bizarre how every time they have an election, something like this happens. So for me, I don't take it seriously. But I think the fact that people's jobs shut down, that is where I'm just like, whoa. Wowzers. Hey, Ryan's daughter, hello. People gonna have to get off of the government. Y'all gonna have to quit being so codependent on them. It's the only thing left for you to do at this point. I mean, am I wrong for saying that? Am I wrong for saying that? I mean, you would think that people would be tired of having hard times. You don't have to have hard times. You don't have to. You can manifest the life that you want, but so many people are, in fact, dumbed down. They are. People are dumbed down in this society. Ain't no way I'm going to sit back and say that because of the government, I'm not going to eat. There's no way. I'm just saying, at some point, you have to, you know, become liberated from that thing called poverty, you know? So many people don't believe they have the ability to do that. Hey, Lady Vaughn. Hello, Princess Cass. Hello. So I was looking at it and I was like, oh my God. I was like, this is terrible. And, I just, yeah, I don't know why people think that a job gives you security. That whole job security thing, that went out the door over 20 years ago. There is no such thing as job security. There isn't. And a lot of people found that out. I'm not saying I told you so, or because I know that there's probably people that are watching me right now that lost their jobs and are really stressed out. But I still want you to think about what you can do to change it, what you can do to change that, because, everybody knows that being out of work for a couple of months, you can lose your house. And, I think Trump passed a bill to stop federal. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, it's only to stop federal housing foreclosures and evictions. If you are a person out here that pays your own rent, you are on your own. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to that, you still gonna have to pay your rent. And what are these people gonna do? They're gonna have to do something. And just to let y'all know, if that happens, it doesn't take them that long to mail it to you. You know what I'm saying? I know it's difficult. Yeah. Yeah, everybody over here has insomnia tonight. I know that it's difficult to fathom the thought or the possibility that you can support yourself and your family, but I think that everybody has the ability to do it. But I think our parents taught us how to get a job. I noticed that even though I'm very successful in my business, I've had people come to me talking about, get a job, get a real job, get a job, just get a job. It's like, I don't know what to tell those people, because it just sounds very ignorant, because, a job can fire you at any moment. They can let you go. All employment is at will, all of it. I don't, it's just crazy. It just is, and a lot of y'all were lucky to where your job allowed you to work from home, but there are some people that were not so lucky, and you got to think about it. You got to think about the world that we live in. And then also, if y'all don't like it, stop fucking voting at their elections. Stop participating in it then. If you really want change, I ain't voted in years and I'm not going to vote. I am not voting. No, thank you. I don't want anything to do with that. Like, I'll take the stimulus because I feel like the shit that the government does, it affects every last one of us. But if I don't get it, I'm not going to fucking lose my house. I'm not going to lose my mind. And y'all got to realize y'all own power, you know? My job for 18 years has been raising respectable children. I guess I don't get it. I guess I'm sorry. When I say that, it literally, like, that's why I couldn't imagine being somebody like Harriet Tubman. Like, you can lead a water, but you can't make it drink. And that is the truth. That is the God to honest truth. This, and you know, Y'all know it's some people that could be waiting for months for that check, you know. And what are you gonna do like in between that time? Like, hold on a minute, Danielle. I swear, y'all, that baby starts crying every time I go live. She has been quiet all night, and then as soon as I go live, here she goes a hollering. It's just crazy. Oh, you live in Canada? Oh, well, I mean, I just like I feel like they have been giving y'all plenty of warning that they were gonna do this, like all of the other stuff that they've done, and I just don't understand why you would continue to put the lives of your family in their hands. And when they do something to you, you can't even complain about it. I mean, I've never seen so many people that are content with remaining slaves. I've never seen that. It's so bizarre. It is, and y'all know it is. These people do not want to get off of the government's boob. They don't. And they trying to kick y'all off. They are. They are trying to kick you off. I couldn't even imagine what would happen if they did. I mean, people would be marching at the White House. If it's a government shutdown, it's a and you can't really explain that to people. Like, people don't get it. They don't get it. They don't understand what it is that is really going on with this whole situation. Like, they really honestly don't. They don't get it. And they continue to want their free shit from the government. And it's not free. It really isn't. Ooh, this mango smells weird. It smells good though. I'm gonna taste it, y'all. Mmm. Okay, now that is delicious. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I have been eating more fruit, y'all. It's really, really ripe. I'm just saying it's gonna have to become at some point you're gonna have to. You're gonna have to get off of the government's boob. And people definitely are gonna have to stop being so codependent on jobs. Like, I've seen people, I've seen stories. I don't know anybody like this, but I've seen stories about people that have lost their job and they'll kill themselves and stuff. It's like, good grief. That kind of mind control is just deep inside of people, man. I swear to God, it is. And when I talk like this, they actually get upset. Like last year, I warned everybody that they were going to cut people off of food stamps. It's not that I was doing that. I wouldn't wish that on nobody. If you want to collect food stamps, then do it. I mean, people were sending me all kind of negative information and energy, and then a month later, it was a bunch of people that didn't get their food stamps. It was like a month later. People was really angry about that too. And I know that you're working and you need those food stamps to make ends meet, but understand that that shit is not really free, number one. And number two, the money that you get in food stamps, you can make more than that, running your own business. You can earn more than that. You don't have to keep yourself limited. Stop limiting yourself. But so many people are like, oh my goddess. So many people are just so stuck within their limitations. You know? I'm just saying that everybody got mad at me like they was literally coming over to my channel, thumbs and the shit down. They was literally over here mad at me. And then a month or so later, it was some kind of glitch in the system that caused a bunch of people to not get their food stamps. And then I think like 2 weeks later, they was accusing me of getting them. I came on here and showed my food bill from Instacart. Okay. And people was like, not understanding that like some of us have had goals and financial goals to become independent and free off of that stuff and liberated. You know what I'm saying? And so, not all of us are sitting here even wanting that money. You know what I'm saying? When I was okay, I've always been able-bodied, but I haven't always been able-minded. So I wasn't in that mindset, but I kind of just wasn't really thinking about my financial future at the time. I wasn't thinking about saving money. I wasn't thinking about having a nest egg. I wasn't thinking about those things. But then when I was in my early 30s, I started thinking about that. I was just like, whoa, like, and then it just kind of came in full circle. My spirits did, and they led me down this path. And you don't have to take the spiritual path like I did, you know what I'm saying? Because I mean, it ain't easy. It really ain't. But you can start other businesses and do other stuff. You realize that there's a lot of people that are just living their lives as normal. You know what I'm saying? They're not like, I understand that a lot of people in New York. I told y'all that was going to happen in New York. I have been telling y'all for years about certain states. Kansas and Missouri, New York and Chicago. Those are some hot spots. Now, California is heavily protected. California is heavily protected. They got some badass witches over there protecting that place. So is Georgia, Kansas and Missouri, New York. Those people are too busy to think twice about any damn thing. So, and I've been telling people, I've been like, man, like there's going to be certain states that are going to be negatively affected by certain shit. And I knew it. You know what I'm saying? I literally freaking knew it. I knew it. And like Kansas City, Missouri wasn't that negatively affected, but I feel, I'm just going to keep it real with y'all. They're done. Can you close Jacob's door when you go back upstairs? Okay, good. Little loud boy. Hey, Janice Reed. People will have to learn that things aren't going to be the same. It's time to stop depending on others or the government. And are they home? They are home and have space to grow a garden, take an online class. Yeah, they need to do something. This is a time for you to sit and think about those things. And a lot of people couldn't even handle having their children at home. That was another thing I told y'all was going to happen. I told y'all that last year. I said they're going to shut them schools down. They shutting them down. And I said it like last year, like I kept, like I didn't see this, because this is more so trauma-based mind control that they're doing. But I think that this is supposed to be for like the greater good and threatening to kill people and going around, being all in a negative ass place, shit. No wonder they doing this to us. No wonder they continue to do shit. And everybody seemingly is going to be negatively affected, but to be honest with you, my business has not been affected by this. It hasn't, and a lot of businesses have not. Now, I will tell you that the ones that had to shut down, okay, they are reopening businesses. Thank the goddess that they are doing that today. I am in full support of them reopening people's businesses. Hallelujah, because that is what needs to happen. And these people that just talk and talk and talk and they don't know what they're talking about. Like, what are you talking about? Those people do need their businesses back open. So they ready to kill somebody because they scared. They ready to murder somebody because they're afraid. And you know what? I'm going to tell you something. That is the normal reaction to male anxiety. Y'all men need to let go and release that demon. I'm telling you, I know that women have demons, but I believe that the way y'all got this shit set up, that men are gonna have to come up out of that first for a lot of these women to follow suit. Y'all gonna have to come out of that. And you'll be happy. Like I've never been so happy in my life and liberated and free and I can earn as much money as I want. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all have no idea how good that feels. Make plans to start your little if you like to do nails, if you like to do hair, if you like to do people feet, if you like to do massages, there is so much that y'all can do. And then y'all say, well, I can't do that because too many people are already doing that. See, that's your first problem. That is your first problem, to say, I'm not going to go into business to do that because it's already too many people doing it. What difference does it make? What they got to do with you and what you manifesting on your own? They ain't got nothing to do with nothing. You do you. Do you. And yeah, it's a lot of competitors that can be very territorial. But I look, goddamn it, I pay this damn internet bill every month. I pay my phone bill every month. Look, I'm manifesting my own. So that's why I wasn't gonna let nobody run me off of YouTube. I wasn't gonna have it. I knew I had way too much to lose because I know how talented I am. So that's why I was like, oh hell no, oh hell no, honey. I'll deal with your bullshit to get my paper, to get my bag. I'm not gonna sit up here and let nobody stand between my bag and then what I'm supposed to do, go stand in the fucking welfare line. Kiss my ass. I done already transcended into darkness and I'm not having it. Hold on a minute, you guys. I gotta see what the heck is going on with Jacob. Tell him the milk and cookies is done because it's about that time. I don't give a damn. Why would, okay, what the fuck would you be attacking? Why would people be attacking because of that? Does that make sense? Oh, you're opening your business, so I'm going to do more things to try to lower your fucking immune system. I'm going to attack and act crazy and go, what the fuck are you doing? Like, that shit is stupid. That shit is stupid and y'all know it. Why do y'all go into attack mode, man? Chill the fuck out. Clearly there's crises going on in a lot of people's minds. Clearly somebody is having a crisis right now. That's clear. Okay, somebody that's a higher up. By the whole truth. You ain't no whole. Get out of here. Get out of here. I'm sorry, you got to go. You sound like a medical lobbyist. Get out of here. I'm sorry, I can't deal with that kind of energy in my chat. Go over there to Scary Nations chat and go talk that shit in they chat. Yeah. Hey. So, guys, I'm sorry. For me, first of all, it's not just my state that's opening up. But again, I don't give a shit about your mind control zombie opinion. Quit coming in here with that. If you scared of witchcraft and you scared of your own power, get the fuck off of my damn channel. I'm so sick of these people coming over here, man. Why did y'all find me, the dumbed down nation of America? Get the fuck out of my chat room, man. Go somewhere else with that shit. We don't fall for the okie doke over here, man. We not stupid over here, so gone. Oh, no, it's cool because it was an executive decision that I had to make, but that person had to go because that person got way too many demons on them. You know, yeah. And I ain't got time for no demons. Bye. You just trying to come in here and take it. Demons don't give a damn about what's going on. They gonna get in where they fit in. You know what I'm saying? Anywhere where they can antagonize you. It's not like what I'm talking about is not empowering. That person was trying to railroad me and shit and trying to just talk shit knowing that what I'm saying is 1000% correct, Amundo. So I'm not trying to dumb down people, and I'm not dumbed down, and I don't talk like that. I can't even pretend to be dumb. Just because you got the ability to go out there in life and go over on your channel and pretend to be dumb, that don't mean that Jamila knows how to do that. I don't know how to do that quite well. Okay, I'm sorry. So I don't know what you thought. I don't know if it was because you saw this nappy ass hair that you thought that I was dumb, but that's on you. Okay, I know exactly what the hell I'm talking about, and I'm gonna keep telling my people that. And if you don't like it, go somewhere else. I'm so tired of these dumbass people. Shit. They always coming in here on some bullshit. Trying to derail the conversation. We ain't even fucking talking about what you talking about. The fuck? The world is strewn with the unburied corpses of 7 billion people, and all you can think about is fornication. It's not like I'm not saying something right. You want some milk and cookies, baby? Yes. Okay. So, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. If you want to be caught up in the corona fear tactic of America and the world, then go right ahead. Shit. Coming in here trying to make it, trying to make it seem like I made the decision to open up those businesses. I swear. Bunch of whiny ass crybabies. God, always crybabying and shit. Y'all want a reason to sit around and fucking complain. The only virus we got is the damn media. What the fuck are you talking about, man? I swear to God. And why do you follow me? Why? We're not like-minded. We have no same thought process about anything. Trust me, this situation is going to end up being totally different than what it will be for me. But you keep coming over here thinking that just because somebody made a video about me in the black sector, that you can come in here and talk all that ignorant ass orangutan shit to me. Shut up. God, it's so annoying, I swear, and y'all refuse to stop. You refuse to stop because you are hopeless, man. Some of these people need to calm down. Putting all them damn stress frequencies out there and anxiety. Always talking shit. You just want to argue. You just want to argue with somebody and have a fucking argument instead of talking intelligent. You're not capable. Chocolate milk. You don't want chocolate milk? I thought you said you did want chocolate milk. I want cookies. Milk. Oh, you don't want chocolate milk. You just want cook. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna pour this in another cup and save it for him for later. If we don't agree on certain stuff, and if you don't agree with things that I say, just leave my damn channel. That's all you gotta do. God. I always end up having a 12-hour conversation with you people about shit that don't matter. And in the meantime, none of those people actually know anybody with this virus. You just buy anything somebody tell you. It's ridiculous. I'm over here talking about something totally different. This person want to come in here and talk about a damn virus. We ain't even really talking about the virus. Damn. That's ridiculous, dude. I think it's ridiculous. I think y'all are ridiculous. That's what I think. All right, here, baby, and you have got to get your little self to sleep because I'm ready to go to sleep. I'm not gonna be dealing with late night anything. Here. You make sure you drink all of your milk, okay? What? It's milk. Well, they taught these people how to not critically think, how to follow directions and obey. That's what they taught you. That's why you going through what you're going through. Why you thought my channel was a good match, I have no fucking idea. These people are crazy. Thank you, Emily. Hey, girl. Mm. Why'd you block which parodies? What they talking about? Mm. Yeah, man. When you tell people something, and you know what? If it ever comes to where, the government is cutting stuff, these are the same people that'll probably bust down your damn door and fucking rob you. Instead of finding their own way. Find your own way. Find your north. Figure out what it is that you're going to do. They so busy, stuck on that one thing, but maybe it's meant for you to, or maybe it's meant for you to switch careers. Maybe it's meant for you to, sort of think instead of, being in this mode to where you just, and like I said, I appreciate businesses. I appreciate the fact that I was able to go down the Quick Trip today. I appreciate those things. So I'm not saying that, but I'm saying, why just look at yourself as being unlucky? Sorry, guys. Why just look at yourself as being unlucky? If something happens, then have a plan B or C or D. You know what I'm saying? Instead of just saying, "Oh, woe is me." That's all I'm saying. What the hell is wrong with that? I started thinking about starting my own business the last so-called recession that we had because I could not even find a freaking job. It took me several months to find a job, and when I did, it didn't pay much. You think somebody wants to live that way for the rest of their life? Hell, children or no children, who wants to sit up here and make less than what they're worth? That's all I'm saying. And a lot of these jobs, they didn't even want them to raise the minimum wage. They didn't want them to do that. And they were trying to do it. It just, y'all, I'm sorry. I have an entrepreneur's brain. I always have. So, for me personally, I feel like this. I'm not going to be sitting around somewhere saying, "Oh, well, I couldn't feed my children because the government took some money from me or they was late sending me the money." It's like you're being tested, man. And that don't mean go out and rob, steal, and kill people. That's not what that means either. That's not what that means either, man. You got to figure out who you are. Where is your identity? Where's your creativity? Where's your sense of survival right now? You got to look down in yourself and find it. Cuz clearly that's a part of your being, your existence that you must have lost touch with. That's all I'm saying. There is no way that I would spend hours and hours and hours and hours and hours and hours stressing about this stimulus payment instead of fucking doing something for myself. And that's what I've been sensing. I swear to God, I can feel it. I can feel the tension and the stress, and people just like waiting on them to mail those checks. Chill out. You're not going to get it till Saturday. They're going to mail out a wave of checks today. They've already been printed. They usually mail those out like that day. Like they're going to go through the mail. You're going to get it on Saturday. Chill out. It's no need for all of that. And people are usually like that about their income tax returns too. Get yourself to the point where you don't have to necessarily depend on your income tax every month, every year. You notice how a lot of people are dependent on their tax return every year. You know what I'm saying? That's not good to be that way. Yeah, they calling too. They're calling too. Orion's daughter. That was one of them that just called my business phone private. Whatever, if they don't like it, then why are they here? Why do you come over here to hear my opinion and stuff, but then you don't like it? Well, you already know how I feel about the situation. Most of these people want to be enslaved and they asking for other people to be slaves. Enslaved by a system. That's what they're asking. And those are not white people. Those are black people. That black guy just called me. He's a weirdo. And then also another thing, you don't have to be working to get a stimulus. That's a lie. You don't have to be working to get a stimulus. You don't even have to. They have a thing where you can go and register for it, and you ain't even filed no taxes. You don't even, it's not a requirement for you to be a taxpayer to get that stimulus check, by the way, just to let y'all know. So there was somebody else that said that, and I want to let y'all know that that's not true, that that person is totally incorrect. So it's nothing wrong with wanting the money, but think about how you could have had 3 to 4 times that amount of money by now, by not just sitting around waiting and using all your energy and shaking and quivering and tossing and turning. Imagine what you could have made for yourself. That's all I'm saying. And I'm sure that it's a lot of y'all out there that are really, really taking what I'm saying into consideration. It's not that I don't want it. Yeah, I want that check because I want to, you know what I'm saying? But if I would have never gotten that check, I know for a fact that I would have been okay. Now I have somewhat of a different business because my business, in my opinion, is considered to be essential. In my opinion, it is. But I think that there's a lot of solar plexuses that are being unblocked right now as we speak, and it's scary to a lot of people because that feeling that you get, like that warm kind of, it's not warm, but it feels like a crampy kind of feeling that y'all getting in y'all solar plexus. That is your shit trying to open up. That's your survival instinct. It's something inside of you telling you, like, I can't continue to live my life like this no more, and killing yourself is not gonna be the right option. There's a lot of people that when they wake up and they see the world that we live in for what it is, it's very scary to them. So to think of the possibility of being free and liberated is so fucking scary to so many people. Even if the government wanted to shut their doors and shit, people would be upset about it. They would be rioting. They would be killing people. They would be in mayhem. Why? They don't understand why. It just, God, it's so sad. It really is. I'm just telling you. That's why I got off of them. I got off of the food stamps and everything. Haven't been on it ever since. Okay, that's something to be proud of because you're feeding your family yourself. And if you haven't gotten to that point, then try to get there. And it doesn't have to be stressful. The naysayers and the haters and shit, yeah, they can make shit stressful for you. Hell yeah. Because they want to pull you back. They want to pull you down. And they saying all that negative stuff to you over and over and over again, saying subliminals to you, talking about you behind your back. I know what kind of energies y'all dealing with. I know. Hell, I've been through it. And I always knew and wanted to give my children a good life. You know what I'm saying? This is something that I had been planning for years. You know what I'm saying? But it took me having to break away from family and shit like that because I think they would have been okay with me staying where I was at. That's why they wanted me to stay where I was at. I had to get away from that situation. I had to get away from my ex. I had to get away from certain situations. I had to. Otherwise, I would have still been drugged down to the dirt and shit. And trust me, I'm still not there. I'm getting there. I'm getting to where I want to be. But at least I'm 80% there. I'm at 80%. And I'm very proud of myself. You feel better about yourself when you accomplish that. And so many of you are like, well, I don't want to start my business because so and 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 so. And so this is just another excuse for you to not do anything, for you to be there and be complacent, for you to say, oh, help me. Okay, imagine, what if they didn't give you the stimulus package? You know what I'm saying? What if it were not a pandemic? you would still be in the same financial situation that you're in. The coronavirus has not made this situation necessarily for you or against you. For a lot of you, a lot of you guys needed that wake up call. I don't care what nobody says. And if you want this situation to end positively for you, it can. If you don't, then it won't. Then it won't. Y'all understand what I'm saying? I mean, I'm just keeping it real. You said I am in Florida. They have shut the whole state down practically, but this shutdown has not affected me one way or the other. That's good, but I am prepared for rainy days, people. It's been time to wake up. Absolutely, Janice Reed, you are 1,000% correct. I don't exactly know why they have not opened back up the businesses. So in Florida, are you guys' restaurants and grocery stores still open? I'm sorry, during a deadly virus where it's so contagious that thousands of people around the world are dying from it, why in the hell are we able to go to Burger King? I mean, it just, hey, Otter League, it just makes no sense to me. So, I mean, it's obvious that the government owns the media. So, I don't know, guys. I just really honestly think that it's weird that every time there's an election, and I personally think that y'all should boycott. I'm doing my own little boycott of not voting. I don't want nothing to do with that stuff because all it is a bunch of stress, and it's impossible for people to actually make it under that system that they got y'all under. I don't feel that I'm in that system. I really don't. I really honestly don't because I don't think that way. I'm not afraid of what's going to happen to me. You know what I'm saying? So I don't, I can't help but not to be involved with it, and everybody else is just on pins and needles. And when you guys get those deposits or when you get your checks, then you're going to feel much better. Especially a lot of people over here in Georgia. So I can feel all of these people. Oh my goddess. I'm thinking about going and putting some extra protection around my house, put some black salt around the house because people are way too stressed out. Calm down, it's going to be okay. And then now they saying this disease can also give you a heart attack. No, that's called stress. That's called stress. You have to like literally like so a lot of things are opening back up the beginning of May. So people are raging mad about Georgia opening up this week. But next week all the other businesses are opening up. So what the fuck are you upset about? What are you even talking about? What are these people even fucking talking about? All of the businesses are opening up on May the 4th. So we're literally like what? Several days from that day? And people are all in a day. Y'all just want something to argue about. Girl, I'm getting ready to take that black salt and put it around my property because I just think it's way too many people that stress the fuck out, man. And literally, like, I'm an empath. I am an empath. And I know a lot of y'all cancers out there because y'all got the world in reverse. If y'all look at that reading that I did earlier, the world came up in reverse for the cancers. So a lot of the cancers, we rule over the stomach. I know y'all stomachs is in a bunch right now, and it fucking sucks. It does, man. I'm telling y'all what I go through as a freaking empath. I've been having gas all damn day. My stomach has been in a bunch. And then I realized that I said, oh, when I did that reading, I said, oh, that's what it is. The world is in turmoil. And probably I should have, you know what I think I'm going to do? Let's do it right now. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. I got to do something real quick. We're gonna cover the whole world in just pink. That's what the angels do. They make the whole world. They just that's how they was healing the ozone. We've been healing the ozone layer for the past 3 to 4, probably longer than that. Probably at least the past 10 years. They cover the whole world with this pink. It's like a pinkish mauvish color. I don't know if y'all felt that. I felt it. I felt a release. Oh my goddess. Thank you, goddess. Thank you to the angels. They're here. They're here. Because, guys, I just, you know, y'all just don't know. Y'all just don't know. Like, I just did it. I guess I should have done it earlier. But I got so many people attacking me over some bullshit. And, so now everybody's going to feel better. Do y'all feel better now? Do y'all feel better? Thank you for hiding that person, Orion's daughter. And you said those are gateway numbers? Yeah. Yeah. Find your life purpose, find your happiness, start figuring out what it is that you want to do that you love. Eat healing foods. You know what I'm saying? I've been eating more fruits and vegetables since I started my healing. And, do that, Yeah. So you see what I'm saying? Oh, they doing a lot right now. They all over the place now. I should have done it earlier. I don't know why I didn't do it because it always makes me feel better. But they're gonna at least provide y'all with some comfort or something because I think that it's also time for you guys' relationship with money to change. Your entire relationship with money needs to change. How you look at money. Okay, it's very different from what it used to be because we have been evolving. That's why it's so different than what your parents thought. You may have parents where your father was a factory worker. Hey, we respect that. You may be a factory worker right now. Nobody's like, I would never ever degrade somebody that has a job. No. But what I am saying is that if you have found yourself in a pickle, I want you to start thinking about how can I liberate myself from financial trouble? How do I do that? And you're going to have to automatically start vibrating on a higher frequency. You're going to have to. It's a requirement for you to even think that deep about something. So when you start doing that, then all those symptoms of the coronavirus are going to go away. Then you won't be sick anymore. And I truly believe that it's either evolve or die. Okay. I mean, it just and people don't want to hear that. They just want to believe that the world is about to end and that there's a deadly virus that's going to just kill people and this is the end, and that's not what it is. You're going to wake up at the end of this and you're going to have less than what you had last year if you don't take this opportunity to exit stage left. Okay? If you don't take this opportunity to say, you know what? I am going this way because you know what? I believe in myself. I believe in my higher self. I believe that I have a purpose. I don't believe that my purpose was to come here and be a fucking sheep or a slave and then die of a fucking fake virus. I don't believe in that. Why can't you believe in something different? Okay. Sacred Woman. I've never heard of that book. Oh my God, is these people are sick. Yeah. And they're gonna put some healing energy down on people. So I'm gonna make sure that I do that. I'm gonna make sure because I'm pretty sure that tomorrow would have just been total mayhem. Total mayhem. I swear. It just and then I saw all of this coming and I see even more coming. I don't even talk about everything that I see because they start attacking me. When I came on here and I said they are getting ready to cut food stamps to people. They are getting ready to do it. Like a month or so later, it was like millions of food stamp recipients did not receive their benefits. Right after I made that announcement, I got thumbs down. I got people spiritually attacking me. Why would you spiritually attack somebody to keep lower than your human value? You're going to attack somebody that's trying to tell you your worth. Make that make sense to me that you can do better than that. So it was like a test run. What are these people going to do? Because they was planning on doing it for real. And Trump was planning on sending y'all out some space food. He was going to send y'all the food that they feed to the astronauts. You know, you pack it in your freezer and you dehydrate it and microwave it. And when I had said something about it, when everybody was talking about it, I said, listen, y'all, I said, y'all gonna have to get off of that because I really feel sorry for people, man. Like if they actually do that, like, can you imagine the children? Like, can you know, I don't see them doing the food stamp cut anytime soon, but trust me, they gonna give you at least a year or two. They gonna do the same thing that they did with them cash benefits. They're gonna say you can only collect these food benefits for only so much longer, is what they're gonna tell you. They're gonna give you a certain time frame. And I think that that is when we gonna see Armageddon. A virus ain't gonna have nothing to do with ain't gonna have nothing on that day. And people will get mad at me for telling you. That's why I don't even talk about it. Because you think I'm doing that. Why would I do that? I mind my own business. You do what you want to do. I just hate to see so many people that are out there and lost and freaking confused. Those are people that are codependent on the government. The people that are coming in here angry and upset. I'm sure they've been over here hitting the thumbs down. You know, and I'm going to tell you something. When I was on those benefits like years ago when my children were really young, and I would see people talking, I would see people leaving comments about people that are on those benefits, and I would see them saying things like, you know, why can't you feed your family on your own? And I would see that and I would wonder, like I would be like, these people are so unempathetic or whatever, or they just don't understand. But it's not anybody's job to understand you. You know what I'm saying? It's really not. Especially the government. The government does what? They enforce laws. That's what they do. It's not up to them. They don't have to do what they doing. To be honest with you, they don't owe you nothing. I mean, they already talk about the billions or trillions of dollars per year that they're paying out in those food stamp benefits. They already talk about that. So, you know, I just think that people should think about that and elevate yourself. Elevate yourself is really what a lot of people need to be doing right about now. And I'm serious about that. Do it now while you still have time because it's going to be a day where yeah, they are going to be doing some stuff. They about to be very cutthroat, man. Why you think they being so giving right now? God only knows what they plan on doing the next term. Ain't no telling. Just be prepared for it and get your mind right. Get your mind set to a place of independence and liberation. I have never seen so many willing slaves in my life. That's why they're saying that they want to kill you and they want population control because they feel like you're worthless eaters. They feel like you can't pull your own weight. And at some point in the free ride is over. You know, all these men running around here making all these babies without a second thought as to who's gonna fucking take care of them. That shit is over. They can't pull the plug on they can't pull the plug on housing. They can't do that because it's way too many, homeowners that are dependent on Section 8 tenants. So I think that people are pretty safe with that. But I foresee something coming with those government benefits. And I think that you guys should be prepared for it. Every time they do something like this, every time there's some kind of glitch, that is them telling you something. And I know it's a very scary thought because, to be honest with you, when I came down here to Georgia in 2015, I still wasn't ready. When I removed that blockage from my money, it was very, very painful. It was it was scary as hell. And then I still wasn't ready. I wasn't ready until I was able to move out of housing and get out there on my own completely. You know what I'm saying? And I had to get off of the housing first before I could do that. There was no transition. It's not meant for you to get off of that. It's not meant for you to just, no. You got to fight to get off of that shit. You have to fight to get to where you want to get. That's what I had to do. I had to fight. Do you understand me? Because the landlord was trying to keep me down. He just wanted a check every month, and, it is what it is. And no, people shouldn't be mean to people that are on housing vouchers. People shouldn't be discriminating against people. No, they shouldn't. But at the end of the day, you know, how do we really know how long those programs are going to be around? Now, you guys know that I've talked to you guys about my past life as Kate Barker. Back in Kate Barker's day, renting a house was nearly unheard of when she rented that house over in Florida. So she's a trendsetter when it comes to that because back in the day, you could barely find a place to lay your head unless you owned a house. So it's a lot of stuff that has been created for women. Yes. But what it led to was a lot of people being way too complacent and being sleep in their mind and just being a zombie. I mean, you should see people when they driving on their way to work. It's like they don't even see you. It's like they just, they got tunnel vision. They just, and so getting a break from that, allow yourself to unblock, connect with your ancestors, talk to the spirit, say, Spirit, what am I going to do? And come to them with an open heart and they'll give you a message. They'll send you blessings. They'll send you blessings. They'll send you whatever you need. And it just takes self motivation. A lot of people don't realize that the same money that's floating around is I mean, you can create new money. Absolutely. I create new money all the time. That's why I'm still in business, doing what I'm doing and thriving. So I create new money all the time. Absolutely. I did a new moon ritual. I'm going to upload this video in a minute of my new moon money ritual. So, I do that all the time. But when you think about the way it circulates, you're still going to get your salary, if not more, if you start your own business, because the same money is going to be floating around. The only difference is that the wealth is probably going to be distributed more evenly. So yes, more people can and will start their own businesses. I'm not some mad magician just trying to force everybody to do this. This is something that is inevitable. Back in the day, people used to have family businesses until the family got all screwed up. And now families will do you dirty, more dirty than. How do you know if you have blockages? If you're having a hard time surviving? If you're having a hard time surviving, that is a root chakra blockage. If you can't get in touch with your creativity, that is a sacral chakra or maybe even a solar plexus blockage, okay? If you are afraid, solar plexus or heart chakra blockage. If you are not confident in yourself, solar plexus and heart chakra blockage. If you think that what you do is not going to bring you prosperity and new beginnings, then you have a throat chakra blockage. If you can't speak up, if you can't communicate, throat chakra blockage. If you can't see yourself out of the situation that you're in, or if you're not living in the reality that you want to be in, that is a third eye blockage. And if you're like your crown chakra, if it's blocked, oh my goddess, you're going to be having tinnitus, you're going to be dizzy, you're going to be feeling the funk. Okay, you are not going to be feeling well. So all of those are portals. There's inner portals and there are outer portals. Okay, and you create your reality. You really do. And I know a lot of people don't get that. A lot of people don't understand that because it's a dormant area of their minds. That part of themselves is lying dormant. And so, they think, just like now, when you see spiritualists attacking each other, those spiritualists, they have blockages. They have throat chakra blockages. They have solar plexus blockages. They have root chakra blockages. There's no need for all of that. I just don't get it. And it could be that indigo vibe that I have going to where I know that there is enough to go around. And then also they're excavating off of that gold thing. That's really what they up to. They've been going up and down in space. They've been doing it since last year, I believe. I believe they started last year. Okay, and they had quit talking about that, but then NASA released a statement that they were, in fact, shooting shuttles up there and stuff, that they were going up there. They're not saying why, but that's exactly what they're doing. And China was the first to do it. So I don't know how they went from that to a coronavirus outbreak. God only knows what it is. But if you have trust in your, like, for example, I don't know. And then so many people got away from, thinking for themselves via religion. So, you know, yeah, indigo children believe that there's plenty to go around. They don't believe that people should be fighting over anything. You know what I'm saying? So that's really how I feel at the end of the day. That's good. And see, more people do need healing because you're under trauma-based mind control. Okay, so we are doing the group ritual. Okay, it's $100. So if you are lucky enough to have $100, you are more than welcome to, get under some real power. You know what I'm saying? So that you can heal, because this is very scary. And I totally understand why you're scared. I get it. Stop watching the news. You already know what's going on. So why is your eyes glued to the TV, to the news? Okay. I want you to listen to some frequencies to make you feel better and to release all of that. Take your baths, Do your onion garlic socks if you have to. But for God's sake, call in some healing energy. Stop sitting there being and allow that healing energy to come into you, because you don't know what is actually going on. I know exactly what's going on. The use of artificial intelligence, mind control, and just all kinds of just evil. They truly live. When I saw that one guy, Don Lemon, when I uploaded that video of him smiling, you know, the only thing that you can really do at this point is look at them herbs too. If a lot of you guys are feeling some type of way, and you know what? I need to find my valerian root. I don't know why I cannot find my valerian root. I'm gonna have to look through like all of that stuff that I got back there, because I cannot find that stuff and I need that stuff. Because I take it myself. I drink because I'm an empath. I can feel everybody. So I know how to survive this as an empath. If I would have done what I did earlier, what I did a few minutes ago, which I'm not really going to get into it, but definitely called to some angels. If I would have did that earlier, I wouldn't have been sitting here like, oh my God, I wish that, oh my God. I wouldn't have been sitting here like feeling that, but that's what I felt. I don't know about you other cancers, or just other people that are empathic could feel what was going on today. People, like, your head is getting ready to explode. You're stressing yourself out over this money. You know what I'm saying? And it's just totally not necessary. This person really needs to get a damn life. Good Lord. That person really needs a life. I swear. Yeah. They need lives over here threatening people. You ain't even got a life on your own. You ain't even got a life of your own in here threatening folks. It's still going on, Emily. It's still going on. In fact, I gotta go back here and boost it tonight. Before I go to bed, I'm gonna put 10 candles around it and then 3 candles around those cups. So I'll be doing that again tonight. But yeah, you still waiting on it? For me, I feel like people should wake up like now. Ryan's daughter said I died a long time ago. I'm something else now. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Well, come on and join in. We're going to be celebrating Beltane on May the 1st. So I already have the Beltane altar up and everything. You guys can definitely join whenever you feel like it. You can cash at me at $ Psychic Jamila. And yes, you will feel so much better. Yes, you will. Y'all, I actually saw a video earlier that freaking cracked me up. These people out there spraying bleach and stuff. Are they doing that everywhere to where they're spraying the streets with bleach and stuff? And I guess that would be okay, because I do see people spitting on the ground and stuff a lot. Ew, I hate that. But I just don't see what good that is going to do. I don't know, but it is what it is. People do what they need to do to feel better. But I hope that the people that have listened to me, that I made a difference in your life, even though I'm pretty sure I got about 50 thumbs down. They rather go and argue about politics with veins poking out of their foreheads. That's what they rather do. Shut up, Jamila. Well, I'd rather suffer than listen to what you're saying. Okay. Okay, well then go suffer then, honey. Go suffer. Good Lord. You know? Yeah, oh, Janice Cooper, you said you allergic to bleach. It was y'all. I'm almost scared to share this channel because I don't want nobody over there flagging. But yeah, I'm not even gonna share that channel. I can't do it. I'll share it to you on another. I'll share it. I'll share it to you by text message, Janice. But they were like taking like this very strong bleach and mixing it with water, and they were going around the streets and they were like cleaning the streets and spraying all in the air and spraying all the windows down and just I haven't seen them doing that in America, but this was in another country, so what? What? Just one oops, y'all, I zoomed all the way in. Just one thumbs down. I am shocked. I am shocked. They doing good tonight. Oh, trust me, they'll be over here a little bit later. Hold on, y'all. I gotta zoom back out. There we go. Yeah, so start making those changes now. And it ain't about saving up money. We all know that y'all can't save up money because y'all living paycheck to paycheck. A lot of people living paycheck to paycheck. So am I. I live paycheck to paycheck just like y'all because I'm trying to catch up. You know, when I made my money, when I made all that money, when my salary and when my money increased in 2018, I had to pay off bills. That's exactly what I did. And then my credit got better. Somebody stole my identity, did some crazy stuff, and then I had to get it back. So, you know, the conspiracy is definitely there. You know, and they don't want certain people or certain types of people to become independent of that stuff, to be honest with you. And to be honest with you, I don't think that do y'all think that the government wants us to be codependent on them? I don't think so. I don't think the government wants us to be codependent. I think it's other people. It's other people that want you to be codependent on them for their own purpose so they can go around and call you a welfare queen and a hair-hatted hooligan and or either poor white trailer trash, park trailer. Y'all know how folk do. Y'all know how folk do because now these people are so damn ruthless that they are literally attacking poor people, making fun of people that are less fortunate. And you tell me what the deal is. I ain't gonna make fun of you. I'm gonna try to inspire you. Cause you know, I saw a video of them down at that tax office. Oh my goddess. Oh God. I don't think the government had to give out that stimulus. I think they were probably just doing it to be nice. Y'all better be careful when the government start giving out money. You don't know what's going on. So just be prepared, y'all. Be prepared. And get right with your spirits. People think I'm crazy because I sit over here and I talk to the spirit. I talk to spirits and people think I'm crazy, but that's okay. You know, but it gets the job done. A lot of y'all are talented. Y'all can make a way. You just got to find it inside of yourself somehow. Because they'll do whatever they want to do to you. They'll do whatever they want to do to you. To be honest with you, I'm ready for freedom. I am. I fought to get it. I swear to y'all. I fought to get it. And, I still feel people that are in the struggle. You know what I'm saying? We all can feel it right now. But I'm not going to say what you want me to say. I'm going to say what the truth is. Mm-hmm. Thank you, Emily. We're all a little crazy. Ain't that right? Ain't that right? Mm-mm. I'm just saying that I will never live that lifestyle again, and I know that for a fact. You know, when you reach that level of progression, there's no going back. Why would you even want to go back? Thank you, Tora. How you doing, Lulu baby? Unapologetic Ellison. I know I am. Yeah, I am a little crazy, but in a good way. In a good way. What am I missing? Am I missing a troll account? I thought I got all of them. So, anyway, y'all, I gotta go. Y'all stay up, okay? Yeah, they never stop. They never ever stop, y'all. I'm just telling you. They don't. They don't. They constantly on the agenda. They're constantly down with the agenda. Don't go. I gotta go. I'm tired. I gotta go back here. I guess I can stay. I guess I can stay on here with y'all while I go back here and light up these healing candles. I gotta go back there and light those up. Who is that nut job? I know that this one guy, I know that Mike is mad at me because y'all flagged down his whole channel. His channel got terminated. I'm like, dang, y'all act fast. Y'all work really fast. Y'all know that his channel got taken down. So he's pretty upset with me right now. He's pretty mad at me. He's not happy with me right now. He got other channels though. That boy got about 3 or 4 channels he can go live from. God dang it. Yeah, love, light, and unicorns to you guys. Yeah, yeah, they had taken down his channel, which I feel justice because of that. Because as women, we got to do better and demand respect from these men. I'm sorry, this is a problem. Be careful if he knows where you live. He's psycho. That probably is him, Janice. That probably is him. I wouldn't. I ain't scared of that boy. I am not scared of him. I'm not scared of him. But I thank y'all for being concerned about me. I ain't scared of him though. I'm telling y'all, it's a never ending cycle. And then since I asked y'all to flag him, he's really upset. He was like, "Why'd you flag my channel down?" I was like, because of the content that you had on it. That's why I flagged you down. So I don't know how y'all did it so quickly, but dang, thank you. I appreciate that because I've been tired of him doing the stuff that he's been doing for quite some time now. I have been tired of it. I have really, really wanted things to change in that situation, and I've tried to do it the nice way. I tried to do it the nice way. I tried to just be nice to him. No, he gonna do what he wants to do. He's gonna do what he feels like doing, and he's not gonna consider, the people that he is affecting while he's doing that kind of stuff. Because that's not fair and that's not right. And I just think that we're already going through enough in the world. Why do these people keep coming in here putting this lady's name in my chat room? I do not like to give people advertising that are disrespecting me. I'm sorry. I'm tired. I am tired of, especially of our people embarrassing each other. You mean to tell me that you can't work together in social media? Why they all got to be arguing with each other and fighting and degrading each other? I don't understand that. I don't want to do that. Like, it seems like that's a part of being a black person, is that you have to be willing to literally, like, destroy each other, and that makes no sense to me. Yeah. Okay, guys. You know, yeah, I do. I do, because you can tell that that person is trying to come in here and self-advertise. Good Lord. Yeah. Yeah, if you're disrespecting me and talking crazy about me and spreading rumors about me and lies, you are not allowed to come in here and advertise your channel. No, you're not. I'm sorry. Learn some respect for people. That lady came at me sideways. I didn't say nothing to her. She just came at me unprovoked. I don't never say anything to any of these people, not even Mike. I never said anything to Mike. Mike started attacking me unprovoked. In 2015, he just began to attack me. What the hell would it tell me, what would it benefit me to have a beef with these people? It's never benefited me at all. It's only benefited them. Okay, having a beef with them, and me having a beef with them has only done harm to me, because they were dropping my documents and they were sending people to my house. And I will never forget that. Never. And the fact that, Mike continued to roast me on his show and do all this stuff and open me up to these kind of demons, I'm very pissed off and disappointed with him, because he's incapable of changing his behavior, and that's just not right. So, I'm not down for that, especially right now. Nobody has ever needed it, and they have a false, they lie. They say that they're concerned about children, but they're not concerned about children. They're not, because if you actually cared about children, why are you attacking and then on top of it trying to spiritually attack a mother and her children? It makes no sense. It's like they blind. They don't see what the fuck they do. So they slaves in their mind. All of them are slave minded. All of them are slaves. Every last one of them. That's why me and Mike don't get along. Cause he act like a slave, and he know I'm telling the truth, and it bothers me. Or either he tries to spread that stuff to other African American people or black people, or whoever he deems as being black. Y'all got to understand that for years, Mike didn't disrespect no non-black people on his platform. He just started doing that last year. He wasn't doing that previously. And I just think that it's crazy, because at the end of the day, you're literally acting like a monster, and that's just horrible. He has no reason to attack me. He never did. For example, when I was staying at the hotel, why would you be turning on your camera telling people that I'm homeless? Why would you be turning on your camera telling people, oh, she needs to get an apartment. She needs to do this. She needs to do that. He don't pay my bills. He doesn't pay for anything for me. Obviously. You know what I'm saying? So why would he be doing all of that stuff? It was really messed up. So I had to deal with that on top of having a child, a freaking 7-year-old child in a hotel room where he was 6 at the time. Jacob turned 7 in February. I don't understand why people do not change for the better. I don't understand why you think that disrespecting people is the right thing to do. And I don't care what nobody says. When my spirits tell me something, I know that they're right. He's been all over my channel, swarming my channel and stuff, and he's hoovering. This is when narc people hoover. And I've been trying to settle this amicably. I have been trying to let bygones be bygones for the longest, but then Mike will go right back over there and say something disgusting about me. Like every single time I go to him and say, listen, you don't have no reason or no excuse in this world to be over there talking about me or saying anything negative about me. And it's not right. It's at the end of the day, he should be showing me respect. He should have been showing me respect. So, anyway, that ain't what we were talking about though. And somehow the subject got switched to him. Let's switch it back because I really don't want to focus on somebody that is not treating me well. Like that makes no sense. Even the people in the black sector, so what if he's roasting you? I know how those people feel though, because it's really difficult to get away from him. It's literally like having a demon on your back. Literally. That's exactly what his energy feels like. So, people that don't understand that are probably not his target. You're not his target. He's not thinking about you. That's the reason why you don't get it. That's the reason why you don't understand. That's the reason why you're being judgmental. Okay? But anyway, I would never be judgmental of my sisters behind a man or what he says. Never. I'm not a traitor. I know exactly what men be up to. So you're not going to catch me doing no crap like that. Now, if you a sister that's trying to sit up there and allow yourself to be used when you know why this person is doing that, then I don't understand that. And that's pretty fucking evil when you don't even, if you a woman, you don't even like this man, but you all up in his face because you know that he's attacking me. So some of these people out here are just disgusting as all get out. And I don't even call them family. I'm sorry. No, thank you. I would never ever help a man do a woman like that. Instead of him realizing what he did wrong, he got all these people that are co-signing him, and you dead wrong for doing that. You should have just left him alone, stayed the hell away from him, let him realize what he was doing. Instead, that's what's wrong with a lot of the men in the world these days, because where another woman won't stand for that crap, another woman is willing to go for it and is also willing to subjugate that woman, and that's not right either. Okay. Yeah. Janice, none of this would, you realize that none of what happened between the two of us would have even been public, but he kept going online talking crazy about me last year. Like, I don't even discuss my personal business. I don't even subjugate men like this. I don't do stuff like this. I feel like it should be between me and him, whatever it is that we went through. He's the one that kept coming on here seeking approval from people that he's never even freaking met. Yeah. Well, Janice, it doesn't matter if I talk about him or not. That doesn't matter. Wait a minute. It doesn't matter if I talk about him or not. If he's still gonna talk about me. It doesn't matter. A lot of people have been saying that throughout the years, and that's never stopped them. Because there have been times, let me tell you something, there have been times where I just completely blocked these people out of my mind, which I'm about to do it again. But there have been times where I have went about 3 months without watching anything in the black sector. And I will go and look at it, and my name will be in the title, especially Mike. My name will be in the title. They'll be making videos about me. Literally, I won't even be watching them or responding to them, and there will be a cop at my front door. So just ignoring them does not do it. Like, I told the police, I said, y'all gonna have to take these people to jail. So I'm telling you, that does not matter. That's why I never tell him where I live. Because I don't trust him. I'm not going to sit up here and tell him where I live so that he can start all that madness over again. I don't think so, because that was one of his ways of getting in. And as soon as I started seeing him, the CPS calls stopped. They just stopped altogether. And he said, well, maybe the person that was calling him is looking out for me now. And I'm like, why would you even hang around somebody like that? What kind of friends do you have? Like, it just don't make no sense. And for him to hang around all those disgusting people that are just bad people, he must be a bad person himself. Because I'm not a bad person. I'm not going to attack a mother. I'm not going to attack people's children. That's not normally what I do. But what he did for 5 years, he attacked my children. And I say one thing about his family, and he talking about, oh, you attack my children. So what does that tell you? He can dish it out, but he can't take it. So he's a slave too. He's a slave. Mike is a slave, a mind-controlled zombie slave. Normally, I wouldn't even talk about people like that, because at one point I did care about him, but he killed any feelings that I had for him. He killed them. So, it's kind of like, I just want you to leave me alone at this point. Please leave me alone. Okay? And that's just where I'm at. But he won't do it. So there is a such thing as being spiritually attacked. Yes, Mike Mills does do love work on me. Yes, he is doing things. So, just because he ain't saying nothing does not mean that he's not doing things behind the scenes, because that is what we deal with. He's hanging around a bunch of witches that don't like me, that have a problem with me. He is a fucking problem. I have my priorities straight. I've been had my priorities straight. I'm the one that has just been constantly pursued and attacked by this guy, and nobody has gave a damn. That's why I said that the world really don't give a damn about women. It ain't black women. Black women to be like, y'all don't really care, but shit, you see white women go through just as bad. Trust me. So that's not true. I'm going to say that women are unprotected. Women, not just black women are unprotected, period. And that's what's led to a lot of this stuff. So it is what it is. I'm not going to sit up here and let him upset me. I'm not going to sit up here and let him, take me down. Like he was trying to take me down, trying to run me off of YouTube, hanging around people, making stuff, uncomfortable, causing a hostile environment on YouTube for me. You think that that's fair? You think that a grown ass man should be doing things like that? And for what? For his wife? Get the fuck out of here. So yeah, he's another slave. He's another slave. You know what I'm saying? And he's scared of the independence and freedom that I have. He's afraid of that. He's afraid of that. And literally, I can't be with no man that ain't got no confidence in me. I can't do it. I can't do it. He's bad for my solar plexus chakra. I can't deal with that. I can't deal with, you know what I'm saying? When I am battling these spirits, I can't be sitting up here feeling low about myself. Some of these men some of these men make people way too vulnerable to these demons with the stuff that they do. And then being that I'm a high priestess, meaning that I have enemies from another lifetime. You know what I'm saying? I have a lot of shit being thrown at me. Why would I be with a man that doesn't know how to take care of me or know how to spiritually protect me? You know what I'm saying? He's sitting up here leaving me wide open to all this stuff. And what are you, stupid? And then he'll say, I don't believe in none of that stuff. I don't believe that she got a business. And it's like, I don't care about what you believe in. I don't pay my bills with you. And those are real facts. We don't sit down every month and look at our money together and pay bills together. So how would he know what I have? And it just irritates me to no end for him to consistently continue to lie to people because of his self-confidence issues. And you as a man, you are not entitled to stalk and harass me just because I'm a woman. And that's exactly what this dude has been doing, and nobody gave a damn. Why? Because we live in rape culture. We live in a rapist society right now where people have no respect. People will look at you. People will decide in a New York minute that they are going to do something to harm you. They don't care what the hell it is. They'll just do it. And I don't give a damn about no fame. You need to think twice before you commit these crimes against people. They do it for fame. They do it for attention. They do it for views. They do it for likes. So at some point, he needs to learn when to be quiet. There are times when you men need to shut your mouths too. Y'all always telling the woman to be quiet. There's some cases where you just need to be quiet and not say nothing. He made this whole production about the situation, but at the end of the day, you are wrong and you are not going to get anywhere, not with me or anybody else, until you at least admit that. And going on your platform and having Miss London, tell you that you don't have to do this. Yes, he does have to. Yes, he does. Yes, he does. Them people are the most diabolical people that you've ever seen in your life, and they will try to hurt your spirit. They will. And luckily, I don't give a damn about what Mike Mills says about me. I don't care what he says. I think he thought that just because of what happened with us, that he has some kind of secret, control or power over me, and he doesn't. So at the end of the day, the question is, when is he gonna stop stalking me? When are those women on his platform gonna stop stalking me? When? He tries to make it seem like it's just Kat and Tiffany stalking me, but your whole chat room stalks me. What are you talking about? And you're okay with it? Disgusting parasite. That's disgusting, man. He needs to apologize and walk away. He needs to quit doing all these. She needs to, it's time for him to change his stinking ways. And a lot of them other people, I don't care what you say, that I said what I said. Evidently, you wanted my opinion because you kept talking about me. You kept pulling me into it. What am I supposed to do? Not give my opinion? And you think I'm going to sit up here and allow him to disrespect me? I don't think so. Just because you think you getting over, really the reason why he doing it, it's like I'm damned if I do or damned if I don't. He's so difficult to deal with. And people that really don't have to deal with him got something stupid to say, but that's because you don't really know him. You don't really know the stuff that he does. You just over there guessing and hoping and praying and speculating, but you're not actually understanding that this guy is all over me constantly. So, and they know what he does. They know exactly what he's up to. And why can't he stop? What is the problem? Why can't people stop and like change for the better? I feel like people that see better change in you, they want to hate on your change of your life. They want to hate on you. I'm trying to get my children adjusted. I am until I swear to God is I have my children to worry about, not even worry about them. I have my children to grow and cultivate into people that are going to support themselves. Sitting around, I ain't got time for no 40-some-year-old man sitting around talking about what her kids are going to turn out like, and you're not a psychic. You can't tell me what my children are going to turn out like. And, to be honest with you, staying caught up in that, and I just think it's disgusting for a man to, be able to be around. They'll say, oh, well, you had him around your kids. Why would he be around my kids and then go online and do the same dumb stuff over and over again? So again, you're completely relinquishing him from any responsibility that he may have. I don't have control over him when he's sitting at that woman house on that damn computer or laptop. She has control over him, not me. He needs to learn how to control himself. Stop being slave minded. Stop being a mind control zombie dummy. Because that's exactly what he did. I don't care what nobody say, dude. I'm worth more than what you could even imagine. And you were a stupid idiot for going over there and undermining me and trying to degrade me because it all backfired on you, as you can see. And it's going to continue to backfire on you. So that's just all it is to it. And he can't argue with that. What is he going to say? He has the right to impede on my life? No, you don't. And nobody does. And that's exactly what we're talking about here. He was trying to control people's mind using, he does all kind of stuff, man. He needs to change his ways. Especially you keep talking about me. You need to change your ways. That's ridiculous. I mean, it's every single day. It's every day. Every day. It's not like it ever stops. It's just every day. It goes on and on and on. You know? Janice said he's gonna. Well, I'm gonna be honest with you. For me, I'd rather just move on from something like that. I don't need nobody to be pining for me for the rest of their life. That's not something that I want. That's not. I don't want him to do that. I don't want him to continue around this. Going on this cycle. It's the cycle that he does. He wanted to come over here and troll me. His trolls wanted to come over here and troll me and harass me. Why? Why can't you find something else better to do? I am dealing with enough. Like, that's the whole point of what I'm saying. Like, you mean to tell me that I got to carry all my clients, my kids, and the 50 to 100 people that watch your channel? You are disgusting. You are a disgusting excuse for a human being. And he's been doing it for 5 fucking years. And I've gotten tired of it. It never stops with this guy. I'm telling you. So it is what it is, y'all. Anyway, y'all. Huh, what time is it? It's 4:23. I'm gonna go. Yeah, it definitely is. It definitely is. I don't want that. Like, when I'm telling you, and they don't go away. They don't know how to leave well enough alone. It's like they come with an obsessive gene inside of them. All of them do. I don't get it. And it's been all of them. And he's doing the same exact thing. I hate that. And he's pissing me off because he's doing the same exact thing, and it really irritates me because I'm breaking cycles, and I will break him. I will break him. I will break him. Don't do that. You need to show some respect. I'm the last person that man should be disrespecting on his platform. In fact, none of those people respect him. All of them talk about him behind his back. He already told me that he don't even really trust Miss London. So why would you degrade me over somebody that you don't trust and that you don't know and that you've never met? That makes no sense to me. And if you got to do it for your woman that you got at home, well, hell, maybe you need a new woman. My God, you got to go through all them changes and stuff. And I don't believe that they were happy. You know, that man been doing this for 5 years, and then he gonna try to up and say, oh, we happy. No, you not. He's not happy with that woman. He's not. And it ain't nobody else's fault. Get a job, get a hustle, get a career, and leave her then. That's what I'm saying to everybody. If you're in a situation that you don't like, then change it. Why settle for that situation? Everybody else got to suffer because of a person settling for a bad situation. You know what I'm saying? Everybody must suffer because of that. Like, no. And if you are happy with her, then go somewhere and be happy then. Damn. I'm tired of hearing all the whining and crying all the damn time. It's way too much of that. But anyway, guys, we are progressing. We are going up. We are going forward. We are not going backwards. That's all it is to it. So if you guys want to get involved with that ritual, you can. Like I said, Beltane is on the 1st. So y'all got plenty of time for that because y'all know that I definitely will be doing a special ritual on that day. And the group rituals are really good to be involved with because those are like extra energies that you guys need. Okay? Because we need it now more than ever. So that's why we doing this healing. And like I said, I'm getting ready to go back here. Matter of fact, I'm going to go ahead and get stuff together to go back here and light these candles and get that going and stuff. But see, I've been dealing with so much, and I think so many people don't want y'all to heal. Like, they want you to be in a bad spot or in a bad place. You know what I'm saying? And so it's sad that, certain people ended up, like, it just really it really makes me sad when I see people that are down with the current agenda. Like I knew they always were down with that agenda. And I just know for a fact that they're gonna lose. They already lost. People don't have to believe what you say. You can say whatever you want to say. Everybody has the right to discern it and see if it's something that's for them. If it doesn't resonate for you, you have the right to rebuke it. You have the right to push that energy off of you. At the end of the day, folks like that, he's just a hater. Okay? Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, and I think that people should free themselves from this mental enslavement that they got y'all under. And that's all it is to it. And so I hope that I was able to open up some people's eyes because I mean, you'll become a statistic. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Okay, guys, I gotta go. I gotta go. I will see y'all later. Okay. There's a really good meditation that you guys should listen to. It's called it's like a elevate your consciousness, or those are really really good. And so make sure that y'all start meditating. I'm telling you, if the frequency doesn't sound right to you, or if it makes you feel uncomfortable. Now, some people when they first start meditating, it can make them feel uncomfortable. But you can do it. Okay, you can retrain your brain. Yeah, yeah. So anyway, see you guys later. Love and light, peace and blessings. I'll see y'all later. Have a happy Friday. Okay, if y'all want to get on my schedule for Saturday, I gotta figure out. I gotta check my schedule. But y'all know where I'm at. Yeah, I do prefer the binaural beats. For some reason, I seem to respond to those very well, the binaural beats. So, all right, guys, I'll see y'all later. Love and light. Thank you for the rainbows and the unicorns. Thank you. I love you guys. I'll see you later. Bye.